Hello, my name is Nina Squires. I'm a speech and language therapist and I work in the MND clinic in Nottingham at the Queen's Medical Centre.
Hi, my name is Dimple Thakra and I'm a freelance dietitian and have worked at Bolton at Neuro Rehab team.
As a speech and language therapist, when I sit down with patients and describe the sort of consistencies they need to be eating and work alongside our dietitian talking about food fortification, it's really useful to have a guide, a cookery book or a recipe book that you can give to somebody and show them so they can take those ideas home with them and hopefully try them out.
I'm Janette and this is my husband Brian.
I was diagnosed on the 3rd of August 2015 with MND. We're looking forward, I think, the way Dimple's pureed some of the food and it's been explained why and the reasons for it, and also the mashing and the cutting up of the food in the first place. Unless you're told them things, you're always struggling to put it together yourself because you're in the dark most of the time. So.
And the easy ways to add more calories to your diet if you're losing weight.
Eat what you enjoy, because you're more likely to eat more of it. Now, if you eat half of everything all the time, you're going to lose weight, which is why we need to fortify and enrich. Yeah? Can you see the idea?
I'm Ian and the wife is Margaret, surname is Beeling, and Margaret was diagnosed with MND about four and a half years ago now. Fortifying of the food was interesting. I found it interesting. It was something I hadn't ever thought about personally, something I'd never done, but it was interesting to see how you can increase calories without increasing the volume of food that you're actually eating.
You can do this with any veg. So we've gone from normal to pork mashed, and for some people puree is recommended. The idea behind the moulds is very much around making the food appear like it should. You would batch cook. Yeah, because you do that's why these are done in portions.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be faffing around doing this for every meal because you have to freeze it, then reheat it. Yeah. In the real world, listen, you've got enough on your plates. I used toothpicks to see if it was still cooked or, yeah, absolutely. The toothpick will go straight in, obviously, if it's cooked in all places. Again, a little dish of water on the plate in the oven for a low heat, so around about 120, 140 for about 10 minutes. Trial and error again, keep just checking, yeah? And again, test.
My name's Geoffrey Hall. This is Christine, my wife, who suffers from motor neurone disease. Until Chris got motor neurone disease, I'd never cooked, so I quickly had to learn to cook. And I turned mostly to ready foods from the supermarkets, which I topped up with vegetables and other stuff. But I've now realised today that I could be a bit more adventurous. Make stuff in bulk, put it into moulds, i.e. carrots, broccoli and other foods, and keep that in the freezer for Chris's meals, and get away maybe from the ready meals.
I found today has given reassurance for Geoff that he is doing a lot right.
Thank you.
What's nice as well about batch cooking for both of you is that when you come to eat it, you're eating the same food.
Yes.
That's really nice, because a lot of people and a lot of patients that I've worked with often say they're sat eating that and I really fancy it.
Yeah.
And you know, it's nice to enjoy the same flavours, because eating is all about, it's about nutrition, but it's also about pleasure and socialising and, you know.
So coming along today and being part of the cookery demonstration has been great fun, and I think the group of people that we've been working with today have gotten a lot out of it and have enjoyed themselves.
The one tip I would give would be absolutely have fun with food. It's the one thing that you and your family can control. Time and time again you hear, yeah, but how do I actually do that? So it's really great to have a resource that we can direct them to and tap into, which gives them those cookery skills.
I should definitely use the recipes as a guide.
The information isn't generally out there, and I think the eating and drinking guide would be good for all sorts of reasons.
We feel rest assured as professionals that it's safe, sound, evidence-based advice.